Beachgoers in East London are expected to brave the rainy weather as New Year celebrations continue. This beach is known for drowning incidents around this period. However, so far there have been no incidents reported as the Buffalo City Municipality, together with various departments including social development, continue to intensify safety measures. SABC News reporter Abongile Jantjies has more.
Well, despite the rainy weather conditions in East London, that didn't deter or stop revelers from entering the beach here in East London. I understand that most of their beaches were full, and the Buffalo City Metro is saying that there were no major incidents reported overnight, and people ushered the year 2024 with high spirits, and all people were in a jovial mood. Most of them were even outside despite the rainy weather conditions. Let's bring in the mayor, Umama Princess Faku. Ma'am, Happy New Year to you. I trust you entered 2024 on a high note. What can you tell us of what happened between yesterday and today?
Thank you very much. Greetings to yourself and to your listeners. Last night was a good night for Buffalo City. We are here at the Baby Crescent today. Last night it was packed with hundreds of thousands of people that were here. It's London Beach and then Konomi Beach, Nawoon Beach, it was packed. We did not have major incidents. Where were challenges mostly as a city, it's where people were under the influence of alcohol who wanted to swim. But everyone is enjoying themselves in the city, especially young people. But we want to thank the South African Police Services and all different stakeholders for the joint operation that we had the past days, making sure that people come into 2024 safer, and everyone was behaving in a good manner.
Any drowning incidents reported thus far?
Nothing. We only have one incident when one person passed away, but others were just minors. But our lifeguards were on alert.
Let me put you on the spot. What's your plan for the city throughout 2024?
We have huge plans for the city. As you know, we are still under our recovery plan as a city. We are happy. Ever since we started it in October, there's a huge improvement from December. But what is important that we have taken a resolution as council to look at the smart meters in Buffalo City. It has been a major challenge for our citizens. We have discussed that as council, that we need to look at a new system that will be accurate and where people can really say that this is the best system we can offer to them. There's a lot of projects that we'll launch the mental health care center at Cecilia Makiwane at the beginning of this year. But also staff members in that area requested that as a city we assist them with facilities where they will assist their nurses and staff members to sit. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints funded us through that program. We are going to electrify informal settlement in areas where we are not going to build houses, but we are happy to say that we are going to launch a program for military veterans in the city, whereby we are going to build houses for them in Gombo area. These houses are at a cost of about 600,000, which is a good project for the city. But there's a lot of investment that is coming into the city. We are going to have an extra hotel here at the beachfront, office facilities in the city. But most importantly, we need to start fixing potholes. We are going to champion that. We have championed in making sure that the city is much cleaner. As you can see that it's cleaner around you. You have staff members that are that are working. The Settlers Way was open. So there's a lot of opportunities that we want, but what is important, we want to attract more investment in the city. We have the East London port that is here. We want to export food. Already there's an export of livestock, maize and soya from that port. The manganese is exported from that port. So we're looking for more investment. We want to call, especially on property development, to come into the city to come and invest. And that port will be exporting a lot of goods. Beginning of this year, we signed an agreement with the Chinese, which they want to come and invest in the city, but also the Tezilanga Renewable Energy Project that will start in Berlin, which is a major milestone for us as a city. We are going to focus on tourism as a city. So there's a lot that we want to achieve as a city, but what is important, we need to build people houses. We've been focusing a lot on low-cost housing, but now we need to start to look for opportunities for the working class, the middle class, those kind of properties. at least the stability in this metro. The ruling party, which is the African National Congress, make sure that there is stability. We work with the different political parties to make sure that we listen to them, what they say. But at the end, as the ruling party, we are here to say that we are thankful to the people of Buffalo City for your support. We don't want people to miss this opportunity. We have write-off debts for indigent people in the city, about 26,954. We are going to cut off more debt for indigent people. But for yourself and myself, who in the working class, that we are giving you 60% discount of your debt. If you owe us 100 rand, you pay 60 rand and you pay us 40 rand. But what is important, you can still submit a query if you have a query with the 40% that is left. Lastly, what makes me happy is the project that we had in the city with Minister of Forestry, or Minister Barbara Chrissy and Minister Mvoko, where we have created jobs for more than 3,000 people in the city, especially women and children who can put bread on their tables.
Ma'am, let me not keep you in the rain for too long. We shall continue with this conversation as the time goes by. All the best for 2024.
Thank you so much. All the best to you.
Thank you. Princess Faku, the executive mayor of the Buffalo City Metro, taking us through what lies ahead for 2024, and that she's happy that there were no major incidents that happened with the crossover to 2024, even though there were problematic areas where people wanted to go into the beach while under the influence of alcohol, but she is saying that everything is under control.